the way we look at emerging market currencies is to see how much damage or how much impact will each country be suffering due to the outbreak. So countries that are a lot more exposed to external demand, they're a lot more plugged into supply chains centered on China. Those are likely to see greater downside risk to growth, whereas countries that are more reliant on domestic demand, less reliant on tourist inflows, such as Indonesia and India, perhaps they could see growth holding out better in this current environment. So our bias is to look for higher yielding assets, such as the Indonesian rupiah and the Indian rupee. And also at the same time, consider the Fed has been so responsive in providing monetary stimulus. We think that they'll be quick to act as well to prevent any tightening in dollar liquidity that could trigger a bit of outflows from the region. So our bias is that it's going to be a rather stable environment for high-yielding currencies.
You mentioned the disruption to the supply chain. Of course, there are beneficiaries like Vietnam, which we pretty much talk about on a daily basis. What about that particular currency, that market? Do you like that story around beneficiaries of a disruption to the supply chain?
I think Vietnam has, to an extent, benefited due to the trade war. So this coronavirus may not provide that much additional benefit on top of what they've already gotten. So we know that Vietnam, because of infrastructure lagging behind, as well as the fact that there's not enough capacity for the economy to step up to completely replace production in China. Probably at this point in time, I would say the benefit is rather small. But at the same time, the Vietnam dong looks to be rather stable compared to the other currencies in the region, partly because of the fact that it's more or less pegged to the US dollar. So I think the dong could perhaps be an outperformer in these uncertain times, given volatility is picking up across the region.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.